from a fan's perspective of exciting teams, I want Detroit in. Detroit over Washington, Detroit over the Giants, Detroit over Seattle. Maybe Seattle's close, but Detroit's a fun team right now. They're playing well. They're believing. Their defense has improved. They have weapons. Goff has experience taking teams far. I mean, we know he's not an elite quarterback, but he's got a great offensive line, a lot of weapons. He's had time to throw. I'd much rather see Detroit get in the playoffs, but if they lose this week, puts them at 6-8. They'd have to win the last 3, and then remember they have a tiebreaker over the Giants. They beat them,
right?
But then the Giants have that tie. The Giants could lose. The Giants could lose out, right? I mean, the Giants are in Washington Sunday night. They're at Minnesota, home to the Colts and at Philly. Okay, say you give the Giants 1 win, they beat the Colts. That's 8. So if Detroit gets 9, they're in over them. Then Washington, if Washington beats the Giants, that gives them 8. Then they're at San Fran, home to Cleveland, home to Dallas, who might not have nothing to play for that week. So that's kind of tough. And then
Washington's
Seattle,
not going to mess with their quarterback situation at all, right?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think
Seattle's got a tough schedule. Seattle is, wait a second. Okay. Deebo Samuel is expected to return at some point during the regular season. I don't know.
Maybe it's just a low ankle sprain.
According to the 49ers. I mean, that could be the last week, which means nothing for fantasy. So something to keep an eye on. But Seattle hosts San Francisco this week on a short week. Then they're at Kansas City, home to the Jets, home to the Rams.
You know what that is?
Geno Smith revenge game against the Jets.
Yes.
But Seattle they might win one more game. Man, wow. So if Seattle wins one more game, and the Giants win one more game, 3, 4, 5, and Detroit goes 3-1, Detroit gets in.